Naukriyan Guftagoo, and Intellect Talk with the industry mentors. Today we are honored to host Dr. Jignesh Shah, the visionary Chief Human Resource Officer from an infrastructure industry with a master's in social work, an MBA in HR, and a doctorate in organizational leadership. Dr. Shah is a celebrated HR icon known for revolutionizing HR practices across diverse industries. Celebrating over 30 years in HR, he has shaped performance driven cultures and mentored future leaders. Not just a corporate leader, Dr. Shah is also a guest speaker, author, and certified yoga teacher. Recently published his book, Utsav, the Celebration of Life, on his 60th birthday. Renowned for his deep understanding of business and HR, Dr. Shah's contribution have earned him titles like Most Influencing HR Leader in India and a spot among Asia's 100 powerful HR leaders. So let's get inspired by the insights and experiences of Dr. Jignesh Shah. Welcome, Dr. Jignesh Shah. So, sir, as theme is talent acquisition in competitive job market and strategies for effective talent retention, and you being epitome of human resource, so what are the strategies do you believe are most effective in attracting top talent in today's competitive job market?
So, as per me, the common strategy will be more suitable to all talent executives in today's scenario is very difficult to chalk out. However, I would opine that for attracting and for nurturing the most of the talent, I feel that the strategy should be clear on the following areas, that we should offer what kind of a profile or a role, because today's talent is very much fussy about the clarity of profile, clarity of role. So clarity of role is very important. Then in that role, what will be their growth plan, or how they can further move upon, develop in that particular role. So there should be absolute clarity about the growth plans of that particular talent is very important. Then the competitive compensation, which is at par with the market, and more importantly, from a talent point of view, they are more fussy about cash at disposable. So they always ask, what is my take-home salary? And we at CHRO always tell about the CTC component. So in the CTC component and the cash at disposal or net take-home salary, there is a lot of difference. But the intelligent talent in today's scenario is very much clear about the cash at disposal. So we need to work out a package in such a way that they will get convinced and attracted that yes, I'm getting more cash at disposal. This is very important. Then another thing is nowadays post-corona, people are worried about their health. So what kind of health benefits in terms of various insurance policies, as well as there are other facilities available in order to maintain and sustain the health is very important. And last but very important is that how best you are giving a better employee experience. So in terms of culture in your organization, working environment, what kind of employee experience you are going to provide, that you need to pitch in. So that will definitely appeal to the right talent to join your organization or to explore with your organization. So these are my views on this point. We should have a clarity on our strategy.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. This is a complete check review for the right candidates.
Yes.
Sir, what are how your team is approaching candidates in a competitive industry where top talent is in high demand? Because nowadays social media is also one of the influencing factors. So what is your opinion on this?
So again, to approach the talent, you need to understand you are in what kind of industry. That is the nature of industry is first factor. Another important thing is that what kind of criticality of skill involved in that particular talent. That is another factor. And third factor is that you need to identify where is this kind of a talent pool available, wherein you can go and hire the talent. So these are the main three criteria which we need to understand. So for example, in infrastructure industries, 50% of the talented employee has been hired through a references. So you should have a strong reference network. You should have your own data bank. That is the a key source for hiring the infrastructure talent. Apart from that, you need to use your social media network. And nowadays, LinkedIn is, I think, number one so far as attracting the right talent, professionally qualified talent is concerned. So your visibility on LinkedIn as a company, and improving your brand image, and improving your what you can say, the appealing to the talent, that yes, you are a employer of choice, you have a different kind of activities going on. So on a continuous basis, what kind of activities are going on in your organization, you need to publicize it, you need to canvas it from time to time, or in fact on a daily basis, so that potential talent will always keep an eye on your organization, and they are waiting for the right opportunity that they will get it in your organization.
Very apt answer, sir. This is what I guess. This is a very practical scenario which you described in such a wonderful way, sir. So, sir, what are the methods or tools do you find which are most effective in evaluating a candidate's cultural fit within an organization? Because most of the time, as an employer, what we find that the talent, even the good potential candidates, they join the organization, and within next 2-3 days, or maybe within few weeks, they identify that they are not the culture fit in the organization, and then they left. So this is actually increasing the attrition rate as well. So what are your strategies to evaluate the candidate?
Yeah, so this culture fit is, according to me, a very important criteria for the selection of the talent, along with the other criteria. So one of the scientific tool which I used to use is the 16PF test. So in 16PF tool, the culture fit is one of the parameter on which how much candidate has scored. Right, that will be one of the option available to the recruiter through the scientific method. You can find out whether the candidate on what scale he is matching the culture fit. That is one tool which scientifically you can use. And another is during your interaction through a competency based questions. Right, by raising a competency based question, by posing a certain scenario and seeking the views of the candidate, you may judge that whether the candidate will be a right cultural fit to your organization or not. For example, if your organization is following a particular kind of a culture or a certain culture element, so you can build the story, post to the story to the candidate, and seek candidate's view, how he will react to that story or to that case. And based on the response received from the candidate, you can assess, or you can judge that whether the candidate will adjust to your culture, whether the candidate will imbibe your culture, whether the candidate will be totally fit to your culture or not. I think these are the two ways by which you can judge or assess the candidate, whether candidate is culture fit or not. But I totally agree with you that culture fit is the very important criteria for the selection of the candidate.
Right, sir, right. So, sir, in your experience as the CHRO of a very reputed organization, what are the primary challenges nowadays organizations are facing in retaining the top talents and reducing the attrition rate, and how do you address these challenges?
Yeah, so nowadays the top challenges what we are experiencing to retain the talent is always they are creeping for their better profile, better profile, better profile. They always love to have a better profile.
Right.
They got stuck that yes, this is the routine things which is not exciting me to continue this job. So better profile is one of the challenges. Then of course they want a faster growth. Now in today's scenario, the after 2 years or 3 years the particular talent feel that now it is a time to change, so their loyalty period has been now reduced from minimum 5 years to 2 to 3 years. So they want a faster growth. So for a high performing employee or a talent, you need to work out some kind of a plan whereby they can see themselves growing. Now, growing in terms of not only designation, but also in terms of enhancing their role and responsibilities. So you have to pose a very challenging assignments from to time to the talent. So this is in a way a challenge, right? Because the growth always they see. Another thing is they always want more competitive compensation. So they keep on evaluating themselves that what is my now cost in the market. So they keep on evaluating, and in the market if their cost has been priced with 10%, 15%, 20%, then they expect that his current employer should also offer a midterm salary revision, midterm salary review, and offer a better compensation. And again, everybody is having their own financial liabilities in terms of various EMIs. So they always want cash at disposal. So
Right.
they want more and more cash. That is another challenge. Then they want respectful treatment. So the talent is leaving because he is having some interpersonal issues with the reporting manager. If the reporting manager is not handling that particular talent in a respectful way, then the talent will always feel bad, and it will run away in no time. You won't know even. They will run away. And another challenge is the learning opportunities. Always want that we want some kind of learning opportunities all the time. So they want to learn on a continuous basis. They want that whether there is a value addition in my knowledge, skill, or not all the time. The challenges which we come across, and in order to offset these challenges, we need to work out a strategy in a such a way that we address all these challenges amicably, and we need to continuously monitor and review from time to time. So they will be always in the limelight, and they should always feel that we are under the radar of the management, and management is taking care in all respect. As long as we are delivering, we are achieving the results for the organization.
Right.